feel so alive, alive, inside. I'm breaking through the haze to a brand new day, 'cause my heart has been refined. I feel so alive, alive, inside. I'm breaking through the haze to a brand new day, 'cause my heart has been refined. I feel so alive.
Hello and welcome to Fit, Ready, Go, Weight Loss and Healthy Living, Episode 5. I'm your host, Steve Megatron Phillips, and joining me is...
Mary.
Yes, my wife, Mary, who is always tired when we're joining into the episodes.
Well, it's after we get the kids to bed. Been up all day, cooking and taking care of them and whatever.
Yep, and I'm at work, so... Put on your game face, Mary, come on.
I'm watching this when you talk. It's like really big. When I talk, it's really, really little.
It's because you're not speaking up.
Whatever, this is how loud
But-
I talk.
So, yeah, it's funny. She's looking at the sound waves on the recorder, which she never really pays attention to because... But, so yeah, this is the, now the little over the halfway point of the vegetarian eating challenge that we've come up with, the January challenge. And, yes, we realized we did, like, the whole first week, and then we did, like, day 12, and there was, like, no other videos.
Well, I've been a little busy. I went to Advocare last weekend, so I was gone for 2 days, and it was busy for a couple days trying to get ready to go and then get back into things and whatever. I mean, it was only 2 days, but I had a great time, and Advocare is just awesome, so I can't wait for more of that.
So, yeah, roundabout of what we ate were a lot of different things, a lot of different substitute meats. We've had, anything from...
Soy curls, TVP, which is textured vegetable protein. Both of those, all you do is just add water, warm water to them, and because they come dehydrated, and then they hydrate. I know in one of our vlogs we went over the soy curls because that was one of our first days, and it tasted like chicken strips pretty much. So those were good. And then the TVP, there's the beef flavored TVP, and then there's the plain flavored, which you can kind of make into whatever you want. We've had both of those. We've had vegan cheese, which I really like, and actually we had that tonight on our mac and cheese. And as long as you use red potato and not white potato, it tastes a lot like cheese, and there's nutritional yeast and stuff on that, so that's really good.
Yeah, there's a difference when you use different types of potatoes. Just like when you bake potatoes, or you use potatoes for, like, mashed potatoes or whatever. The red ones definitely allow the mixture to taste more like cheese, whereas the white potatoes, you taste like you're eating orange potatoes. Essentially, I mean, it tastes a little bit.
It's a lot more potatoy with the white potatoes than the red potatoes. So I got it right that time by asking my friend Katie, which we're going to try pulling into a podcast here soon. So she's like the expert since she's been a vegetarian her whole life, and her husband's vegan, and so.
So yeah, with that, this is where Mary gets some of her inspiration for some of the meals.
Not my inspiration.
And the know-how of what we're doing wrong when we're eating something or preparing something. So, and that's usually where she's like, taste testing, and then she's like, "Hey, Steve," and then she shoves food in my face.
Yeah. Tonight we had baked tofu, which we've had tofu, I think, one or two other times since we've been on the challenge, and I just baked it. So I marinated it for about 3 hours and then baked it. The only thing is I found when I was looking for how to bake tofu. I found online after it was too late that if you put it in cornstarch right before you put it into the oven, it makes it nice and crispy on the outside. So ours wasn't too crispy, so the texture's just a little weird for us. I also made gluten steaks the other day, and my friend Katie, she had made last week. I think it was last week, whatever, yeah, when we were over there. And even hers were chewy. I mean, there's just gluten's just kind of chewy, so that's a little new for us being meat eaters, that normally I'm expecting a chicken texture, and they're just
like a tougher
normal.
texture when you're eating meat compared to when you're eating not meat. It's very chewy.
Yeah, the smaller meats aren't too difficult, like the soy curls, the TVP, like that you don't really notice the texture because they're small. It's the bigger things that's just like trying to get used to it. Obviously,
you made this like wannabe hamburger type thing the other night, and I didn't like it, but that was more so because the texture and because it just, I don't know, it wasn't...
I think he was expecting more of a hamburger, which actually I made some oatmeal patties this morning for dinner on this upcoming Wednesday because I'm going to be working. So I need something quick, and those taste a lot because obviously when I cook I taste stuff and whatever. So those tasted a lot more like a turkey burger kind of than the other ones. The other ones, I mean, they didn't taste, but they were a little bit healthier. The ones I made last week. These ones that I made aren't bad. They just don't have quite as much protein in them and the vegetables that the ones I made last week. Last week they had carrots and they had broccoli and they had chickpeas, so there was a lot of protein and fiber and stuff in them, whereas these ones, they have some flax seed in them. There is some protein there. And it is all whole wheats, but it's just not quite as much. I mean, there's not nearly as much protein in them, or the vegetables and stuff aren't there. So, but they do taste better, and they are still definitely healthy for you. So,
yeah, so I'll at least be looking forward to that because if it's going to taste closer to meat, I'll be happier.
It's not exactly like
meat, I
said
closer too.
Yeah.
I didn't say it has to taste just like meat.
And I made more of our pecan meatballs because those are good.
You can't tell. You just put them in your
sauce and
your sauce, and
those are actually really, really good.
I should preface this with saying the one night we had pizza when you were gone, and of course it was cheese pizza, so there was nothing wrong with it. And then like the next day we had, I forgot we didn't have butter, so I ended up using like Sprite oil on my grilled cheese.
Yes, and by the way, I did use that grilled cheese or that cheese to make a grilled cheese sandwich the other day, and I put avocado on my grilled cheese sandwich, and it actually did turn out very well. I just was careful with how much because it is a spread cheese, not a hunk of cheese, but it turned out pretty good. So I'm actually on the 24-day challenge, so I'm in the cleanse phase, and I'm not allowed to have dairy right now. It's because it's cleaning out my system right now, like trying to get my body ready to take in all the good nutrients that are coming in. And actually I lost 5 pounds in the first week, so woohoo. This is the second time I've done the challenge, and it's just funny to me because everybody else can't have dairy, and here I am, I'm having vegan cheese, so hey, I'm still getting me some cheese in and some of the stuff just because I'm the route that I know how to, or am learning, I guess, how to make a lot of things, so it's been nice.
So explain, since that's kind of the point of this episode is more of an update than per se topical. What was your trip for and about, and explain a little bit of that.
Well, I actually, I've been doing Advocare since October, and I didn't want to I wanted to at first because I just couldn't get the baby weight off. I couldn't get my second son. I wasn't able to get his baby weight off. I got 30 pounds of it, and I was just stuck. And so I got on it. Long story short, basically after 2 months of somebody get me on it, I got on it, and I got on it more so actually to possibly stay at home with my kids. And I wanted the business side of it. I wanted the products as well, but I wanted the business side. So I signed up all in. I'm doing the challenge, I'm doing the business, everything. And now I'm so excited because I'm really making some money. I mean, in 3 months, I've made $1,500. And it just keeps going up. My team lead, her and her husband make $15,000 a month doing Advocare. So both of them get to be at home with their children, just doing Advocare, just letting people know of a wonderful product out there and helping people financially get set. I mean, are we meant to work half of our life, like leave the first thing when we get up and come home for an hour, 2 hours, and then go to bed? No, we're not. And I'm ready to pick my own schedule and do my own thing. So I actually went to Advocare over the weekend, and my goodness, it was awesome. Got so many ideas of how to just help my business. I found out how great the Advocare company is. They're Christian based. They really care about people. They want people to be financially. They want people to be healthy. They want everything for everyone. Like, I don't know. It is great. Like, seeing these people that have been in bankruptcy and now are making $100,000 a month, which I know sounds insane, but one thing that is really funny to me that one of the guys brought up is he said, who in here played the Powerball? Okay, so there was 6,000 people, and half of the people raised their hand, and he said, why did you play the Powerball? And he said, it's because you say, why not me? Why, that's why people play the lottery, because they're like, well, somebody has to win it, so why not me? Well, it's the same exact thing with the Advocare. This guy that I'm talking about, he's a diamond, which means he's making hundreds of thousands a month. I'm not talking a year, a month. And if he's doing it, then how I see it is just like he said, why not me? Why can't I do it? So I'm working at that, and I am ecstatic. And if you want to get in on it, you let me know, because are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Because I sure am.
So yeah, if you want more information on that, there's a link on the side of the website at the top of the menu, or the sidebar. Also, you can email Mary at fitreadygo.com, and she'll get you more information on that.
Yeah, and if you found this, if you see this on had seen this on Facebook, message me, anything. I will talk to you and give you every detail of it. I mean, it's honestly the best investment I've made, and on top of it, I'm back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. I have a little bit more that I'm trying to get off, and so the products are great. I'm a lot more alert and energized than I used to be. Everything because of Advocare. So
is there anything that you'd like to suggest or promote for either the vegetarian challenge that we're doing, or some of your health fitness stuff that you're doing currently?
Well, if anybody that listens to this, if you'd like a sample of Spark, which is our energy drink, it actually depends on, or it focuses on vitamins to give you energy instead of the way Monster, I know I've kind of brought this up before, it has B vitamins in it, which actually help with your mental focus. Instead of just giving you a high and then a crash, it brings you up, and then you just kind of stay awake until you get tired. You never feel a crash. If you would like a sample of that, contact me and I will get a sample to you, whether you live here or if you live in another state, whatever. I will get you a sample of that. Or if there's anything on the weight loss side, we have so many different products. It's not just about the challenge. It's not just about the spark. I can help you with whatever it is: weight gain, weight loss, joint pain, workout recoveries, just any of it. So if you'd like any information on that, just let me know. And I guess also if you have any healthy vegetarian recipes you're interested but you don't want to try them yourself, you just get them over to me and I'll make them up and try them, as long as they're on the healthy side. So
Again, you can send those to mary@fitreadygo.com. Also, there's a Q&A section of the website that I don't know if anybody's partaken in yet. I don't think that anybody has, but it's a section where you can either log in or anonymously post questions and answers and have Mary answer them and send them back and forth through the website, rather than have to do email if you don't want to do that. But so that's just another option. So I think that about wraps it up for this update episode of the podcast. We should be doing some more video ones soon.
and I'm gonna make Steve add more of the pictures, because there's a bunch more pictures.
Yeah, there'll be a post that's gonna have like kind of a comprehensive breakdown of all the images of everything that was made every night that at least we have pictures of. So there'll be that. So until next time,
This is Mary.
yeah, this is Steve.
Have a good night.
You've got to shake, 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 like you shake, shake, shake. You are shake, you look so good on you, so shake like you've been shake. Come on, shake, 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 like you shake, shake, shake. You look so good on you, so shake like you've been shake. Come on, shake, shake, shake like you shake, 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 shake like you shake. Great God Almighty done change me. Great God Almighty, He done change me.